Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning here, but you'll be getting this on Monday morning. And what I plan to do here is just to show you how to access Optimum Control two different ways. One of which is just going to be using your computer, so I hope that works perfectly fine. And then another way will be going through the remote access process, which is a little bit more complex, but still very workable as well. I have dogs barking. Hold on. And sorry about that. All I had to do is spray him with some water and he shut up. So first way, the way I hope it works for everyone is that you will be going through your Georgian student portal. I'm going to go through my employee portal. I'm using my personal computer, so that way, it's the same kind of process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my Hello Grizzly student portal. I'm going to go click on the app launcher. And I'm going to go to Apps Anywhere. Now, my internet's horribly slow. It might take some time. My computer's not the best either since I have a Georgian one. But let's go ahead and see what happens here. So I will just type in my email like you will have to. Let's see if this works. So I've never done this either, so this is all going to be the first time that I've been doing it, which might be similar to you. It looks like it is working, so that's fantastic. I hope you're all having a great Sunday, Monday. 2 weeks to go, which is pretty great. So I'm going to sign in. You'll sign in as a student. I'm going to sign in as a admin. Let's see if that works. Great. Let's try student. Oh, I know. There we go. I forgot my username is S. Hilborn versus Steven, not my email. So, okay. So here we go. Now this is loaded up. I'm going to skip the tour of Apps Anywhere, and I'm going to allow. So what I'm going to do now, and this is the way that it should work for you, is that you should be able to go through and open up Optimum Control. Now, there's two things you might want to do. You might want to you want to make sure that you have a successful validation, meaning that you are indeed a Georgian college student. Sometimes a couple students have had practice do this. They needed to download this Apps Anywhere. I won't go through that process just yet. I'll just go down to Optimum Control and see if I can launch it. So it starts with an O, Optimum Control, launch, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to click this so we don't get this box. So it's going to launch the app, hopefully. So right now you'll see it says installing a cloud paging player. So this is basically just the program that syncs you with the college computers. Again, my internet's very slow, so hopefully this doesn't take too long, but we'll just kind of give this a moment while it loads up. While I have you here, and there's about 120 of you in my course, I will remind you that we are having a college career fair in the first week of February. It will be virtual. It's called on a program called Hopin, so it's going to be interesting how that's going to work, but we are having a ton of companies that are coming around asking about how do they hire Georgian college students. They are indeed desperate for Georgian college students. So we'll see kind of what their needs are. So anyways, I think you're all here come the next semester. I know it's going to be online again, but what I think is going to be great is that we'll be able to access that. And hopefully you'll have tons of both graduate positions as well as co-op positions, depending what you need. Okay, so it looks like Apps Anywhere is starting, which is great. I think that's just Apps Anywhere. So again, like I said, this is the reason that I go to the college usually, is that my internet is so very slow. So right here, this is the Optimum control. It now wants me to launch this. So I think it's going to automatically launch because I told it to. So it's just working through. And hopefully, I will press launch. Here we go. Now, I did this on a computer downstairs. It literally took like 20 minutes for the program to open. I hope that's not the case here today, but I went ahead and said launch. I think it's already going. So what I'm going to do now while it's doing its thing is show you the other way. So that's Optimum control, and I just told it to launch, and we're hoping that it's going to show up here in the background in a moment. On top of that, if you can't get through this whole process and you still need to access the program, what you can do, oh, it looks like it's about to jump up. What you can do is access it through the Georgian College computers. So I'm going to minimize this and show you that. So you will all be sent links to remote access in the computer. I hope the majority of you don't need to do this, but if you do, I will show you. So you'll go through. So I sent one to my Hotmail account just to show you from a non-student account how it would look. So I invited myself to a hands-on session, and I would like to go to it. So I think I just click this link, and it brings me there. It's always interesting to see it from the student side of things as well. So this will just bring up the WebEx invite, I believe, and then I can click to attend the lab. Yeah, so I'm going to attend the lab. Now, this process right here, what it's basically doing is just saying, hey, Georgian College computer, I want your screens to show up on mine, and then I'm able to access everything that is on there. If you're in my menu and facility training class, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where you have to go through and quite often access the Georgian College computers, because we use Visio, which is a software design or a design program. So yeah, so this is preparing my access. It says less than 1 minute, which is great. So I'll just give this a little bit of time. Again, I'm sure on your computers, most of you live in Barrie or Brampton or somewhere more or less rural, I should say. This should be lickety split. For me, it's a wee bit slow. So, okay, hands-on lab session. So this will access the Georgian College computer. Now, many of you will have different screens that show up. Some will be too small, some will be too big, and the ways in which that you help with this, oh my god, it's so slow, is going to this sharing button right up here. So two different things you can do. You can say full screen view, and this should hopefully open up to a full screen. Or you can go to remote computer and say reduce screen resolution to match this computer. Depending if it's too big and you're having to scroll, or it's too small. Can't see my face. Hold on. I guess that's got to stay. Okay, so I'm going to go full screen view and see what happens there. And I'm going to sign out. Now what I'm going to have to do, and again, I apologize from the slowness of it, I will have to sign in under my own credentials and then do the same process where I open up my student portal and go to Apps Anywhere, and that will 100% get you into the program. I'm hoping that it will be quick, but it looks like it's pretty slow. I'm going to also try the other option where I reduce screen size resolution to match this computer. I just want to see if it'll change my screen size. Did not. Okay, so it's working. And what it will do here is just add me for my, or ask me for my regular login. So what you do is just go through, log in regularly, again, pull up your internet browser, go to your Apps Anywhere like I just showed you, and it'll select Optimum Control from that. Now I also have Optimum Control opened up here, So let me minimize this. So Optimum Control is running. So here we go. I don't think I need to unlock anything. Let me just... So I just had enter application. Let me just close all this, sorry. And again, it's probably going to take a minute. And let's see what my WebEx is doing in the background. As I said, it's very slow. This is always... Oh, there we go. So this is like the regular login screen now. So I think I need to go admin actually. And then your student password. I think many for you, it's your birth date. And sign in. I hope I'm still recording. Okay, so yeah, so now it's preparing Windows, and here you go. So Apps Anywhere is right on your screen for everyone. It should be that you can just go ahead and access this. Now, this week we're only doing, week 12 you'll be doing a practice. It's like 5 or 6 questions just using Optimum Control. There's also a 30-minute video that Paul Tarzatano has put together. So go through and watch that. You might not even need to see this video, and I hope you don't, but if you are having troubles, this is going to get you there. So you go through and you access the Apps Anywhere, and that'll bring you to Optimum Control like we said earlier. Now Optimum Control is opening up in the background on my computer, and you'll also see that how to access that with Paul Tarzatano's video. So at this point I will let you go. I hope all of you